I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness.
Welcome back to Volleyball 2K, and today, word of the day, or should I say phrase of the day, is players over profits. So if you've been paying attention recently, there's a lot of stuff going on in the community right now. People are upset basically with how Season 2 went and how we had some actually decent rewards in Season 1, some stuff you could grind for, things like that, things that are rewards for playing the game. So now Season 2, where they took away just about every single thing that there was worth playing for. Some examples of that is we saw that you could complete game modes last season and get awesome pink diamonds like Jack Sigma and Jason Kidd, Glenn Rice too. Breakout Gauntlet was a new game mode, and that was fun to play. It was rewarding. If you were playing Showdown, there were some good packs you can get. I think it's like diamond packs you can get at the top tiers, things like that. That were really cool. But Season 2 just tanked it all. Like the pink diamond rewards you can get from the mode completion exchanges are not good at all. None of them are usable really at all. Maybe Mitch Richmond, someone you can play with a little bit, but if we check out their stats, there's things like that. Let's go over here to Season 2. Mitch Richmond's probably the best option out of them. He's 6'5", he got a decent, he'll be a solid offensive player, but if you look at his defense and rebounding, things like that, like a 69 interior for a card you're going to be grinding a ton for, not something you really want to see. He's the best of them, though. You look at Sidney Moncrief, could be a really good defender, 6'4", point guard, not bad size. He's got a 56 3-ball for a pink diamond. Like, this is in no way, shape, or form an upgrade over Jason Kidd. John Havlicek, you think he'd be solid, but if you scroll down here, look at his speed. They just hit all these little things that are holding the card back. It might look good on the surface, but a 78 speed for a pink diamond is going to be playing shooting guard small forward for you. Not going to get it done. And Wes Unseld looking here, 6'7", center/power forward, already undersized, only 67 3-ball. Yeah, perimeter not too great, pretty good inside, but he's 6'7" also, and a 73 speed. There's killing the card right there. So those are bad, and that's the top tier of their rewards. Like if you go further down, like all these diamonds stink. J.R. Smith's okay, at least we got the pro pass. It's still paying for him though. Chris Bosh, he's a solid card. He's probably the only like good spot that we see in Season 2. But in response to this, and then also heading to the pack market, you're seeing that even today, like 2.1% of the diamond, less than 1 at pink diamond, and less than 1 is really, really less than 1. It's not 1%, not 0.8%. Like if you follow some of these guys doing huge pack openings, things like that, they have to spend hundreds of thousands to even get a chance at a pink diamond. So that is way less than 1%. So really, they took away everything you could grind for in the game aside from Chris Bosh. Even so, like Chris Bosh compared to Klay Thompson is not really like we're getting better. Season 2 has been a huge step back. They're taking away anything you can grind for in the game. There's nothing really to do. And even if you are someone who's ripping a lot of packs, like the pack odds are terrible. I mean, let's head over. Let's see that Wemby they just flashed in packs. Let's see. I've checked ever since they dropped these packs. I haven't seen a single Wemby on the market house. Let's see. Oh, yeah, of course, there's the ruby. Those are the pink diamonds. You have none. So they're saying he's in pack. He's not in packs. Wemby's not in packs. If you see one on the auction house, almost guaranteed to be something that 2K is probably putting up themselves to make it look like people are pulling Wemby in packs. But we haven't even seen that. So yeah, basically what the community is doing now, because of all this, just taking away everything we like in the game, anything to grind for, even any enjoyment out of packs, it'd be like opening packs. It's essentially a pack strike. Everybody, if you go on Twitter, is tweeting out hashtag players over profits. I encourage you to as well. Everyone's encouraging each other, trying to stay strong and hold off on buying packs. I'm with it too. I'm not getting packs right now. We're all kind of it's good to see, but the whole community's collectively from players like lower tier, minor content creators like me, things like that, up to the top big guys like HCB, Ty Debo, JC2K, Kills Amoy. Those guys are really leading the charge. Carlos Story. Any big name guy right now is coming out. A lot of international players too, like Chinese, like they call them whales, guys spending tons of money on pack every week. They're all saying they're not getting packs until they see something change in 2K. Because this game mode a few years back was really fun, really rewarding. We've seen things like if you could win a certain number of, I think it was unlimited back then, games, you can get like a really good top tier card in the game. Wasn't someone in pack, someone that you had to play for and grind for. I remember back several years back, there was that pink diamond Kobe, which was a pain to get, but I mean, it was worth it because it was really top tier. I think pink diamond shooting guard at the time. and you played a bunch of the gauntlet games. You could end up getting Kobe in that, and it was really cool. A couple years back, I know some people didn't like it, but I really loved it. It was the trophy case. You do a bunch of different challenges and end up getting a really good Dr. J out of it, and some other guys, Larry Bird, that was solid. So they had all these sort of things you could grind for. Even, more recently, like a lesser, of course, but every week we were getting free 10 boxes if we did some challenges with the set. They took that away too. They nerfed the showdown rewards. We had it over here in the showdown. Oh, sweet, I got a prize ball. Awesome. Oh, not showdown. My mistake. King of the Core is what I wanted to talk about. So yes, 10,000 still awesome, but that's one person every week, and we're seeing a lot of duplicates. So really, you're probably not getting the 10,000 unless you're Ty Debo watching this. Ty Debo, shout out to you. Always watch your videos. But yeah, so they had this 92 overall option pack. That's kind of nerfed a little bit because it used to be a hidden gems, but now it's the option pack. So higher chance I've heard of people pulling like some of the lesser WNBA, like undersized players, things like that. This 92, this originally I think was like the first week you could pick between two 92s, and then they nerfed it back real quick. People liked it, so they dialed it back, made it just one. This was just a guaranteed 92, just like we saw here for the tier 3. That's now just an amethyst. And this is not a deluxe package tier 4. So they dialed back everything except the $10,000 prize. Basically, I don't know what 2K's trying to do. I don't know who's pushing this, whether it's the devs, whether it's like corporate higher ups, things like that. But they're really just trying to nerf the game, make it not fun, like nothing to grind for, things like that, like flaunting like players that are pretend to be in packs. Like when he's not in packs, okay, maybe one of you pulls him. That's awesome. Let me know. That's pretty cool. But he's not in packs. You see, he's not in the auction house. Nobody's talking about pulling him, things like that. So I don't know what 2K is trying to do, but they're really driving people away. So we're talking their language right now. Heard you guys get behind it too, but if there's concern about money and pack sales, things like that, that's what we're going to take away until we see them bring back the game that we love, because we all want to have a good game we can enjoy. And then, yeah, at that point, maybe some people like spend money on packs, will buy packs again, be more inclined to buy the pro pass, things like that. Right now, there's nothing to grind for, so there's no point in even getting packs, things like that. Like, what are you going to do with the cards? Like, get some crappy showdown rewards from it, maybe like a amethyst or a diamond from King of the Court. Like, it's not worth it right now. I do want to take it from the negative though and say one shout out. We did see some, this isn't, ending the strike or anything like that, but it was really cool and unexpected to see 2K drop a couple of free amethysts you can get from doing challenges. That's really cool. And they're calling them weekly challenges. So if that's true, we can keep seeing players like this, moments cards, stuff like that every week. That'd be a really good thing for the game. Something that's fun to grind for, get you a reason to load up the game and play. But yeah, let's check out these challenges. So yeah, under the weekly challenges section, you have VJ, Edgecombe, and yep, right here. So just playing MyTeam, you get a little bit of rep for it. And if you just got to play 15 games, you don't even got to worry about actively doing it. It'll happen. But you'll get this Amethyst Jimmy Butler, solid card. And then right here, it says complete any force. You can pick what you want to complete from this. So you got some flexibility in what sort of game mode you're playing and things like that. But you can get 34 points to the shooting guard, get some rebounds, assists, and steals to shooting guards, get some points in triple threat, 3-pointers and steals and triple threat, clutch time fours. Probably skip that. I don't know. The four-pointers, sometimes I'm not knocking those down, but that's okay. All-star team up, maybe skip out on that as well. 250 points or multiple full lineup games. Probably do that in like domination or breakout. And yeah, assists, rebounds, free throws, and full lineup games as well. So that's pretty attainable. You can play the game, play different game modes, and get a really good VJ Edgecombe as point guard eligible. So that is a plus. So 2K, if anybody, if the influence is watching, we like that. We like moments cards. We like things like that. Maybe include some challenges that are harder to do than that for some higher tier rewards, things like that. Maybe something that forces you to get some online wins, things like that. You can get a diamond, pink diamond out of it. But we just want things to be attainable. And also, if you check out some of these auction house prices too, like you got to be ripping tons of packs to even afford this. Like, who's even got 2 million MT to be dropping every 10 minutes on a different pink diamond? Like, I don't really understand how that even works. They used to have the player market for this. Now, people had mixed feelings on that because the player market was kind of tough. You kind of wanted the option to be able to snipe some cards, bids, things like that. Like, there was some fun aspects to that, some flexibility. Being able to sell players that you pulled more and get some more MT from it potentially. What I would suggest is having a combination of the two. Bring back the player market, and what that could do is act as a cap on some of these prices. because if, let's say, Anthony Davis is in the player market, his price is 500,000, which, you know, I could barely afford that, but I think it makes sense. You know, I spend all my MT and get a really good top tier card, but only get one of them. So let's say we cap Anthony Davis in the player market at 500,000 MT. If you have 500,000 MT, you are guaranteed you can go get yourself a base Anthony Davis card. That means the auction house, no one's going to bid higher than 500,000 on an Anthony Davis, but that still allows the flexibility for people to bid and see, like, okay, like how cheap would I want to go getting an Anthony Davis versus just spending in on the player market, things like that. I think having that in effect to cap these players' prices could be a lot more beneficial than just having this crazy market house where 2K's probably got bots and they're jacking up these prices, things like that. You know, some of the fishes going on with that. There's no way that all these cards are over a million MT. You know, who, like, barely anybody has MT, I promise. Some people do. Top content generators, like, really hard grind to the game. But that is not, like, I don't know who else besides that, like, what average player is going to be able to go get Giannis unless they go spend like $1,000 on packs and sell everything off. So I think it's important right now in our community for 2K that we really just try to buckle down and make a statement, try to let them know that we want to see good content, good grindable content, and attainable top tier cards in the game like we used to have a few years back in 2K. So right now we saw some changes like we talked about already. I think it's great that 2K introduced some moments players. Hopefully we see that week to week. They add some new challenges and things like that. Nothing super rewarding, but it's a step in the right direction for sure, giving us some actual things we can do playing the game. But still, as here now, we're still not in a great spot. Some changes, some things I would like to see, which would be cool, is I remember back when we had the player market, a lot of people didn't like that. People like the auction house, being able to bid on things, you know, compete, maybe snipe some cards, things like that. I think if we had a blended option, like keeping the auction house, but also having a player market where it would fix, like, it would basically, in effect, cap the price of a player so that they can't get out of hand and be like 4 million MT for a Dr. J, because no one's going to bid higher on the auction house than with the prices in the player market. So I think that to be able to cap prices like that would help things be a little bit more reasonable, make some top guys attainable if you really were buckling down, earning MT in the game and getting some packs and selling guys off. Just something within reach so you don't actually literally need to spend thousands of dollars on a game to get one really good player card, which is not feasible for 99.9% of us, or even worth it at all. So I think that'd be a great idea. Also bringing back things in the game like long-term grinds. Remember back we used to have a really cool thing for Kobe. I know Kobe's not in the game right now, but we used to have a really good like gauntlet thing. It took forever to do, but once you got it like the best shooting guard in the game, Pink Diamond Kobe Bryant. That was awesome. That was a lot of fun. And I know some mixed feelings on this too, but the trophy the trophy case, as well as, yeah, the trophy case challenges was a really cool concept as well. You could complete challenges, earn cards. It was really rewarding. You get like a really good Dr. J, Larry Bird, guys like that. So I thought that was really fun. They basically, and also just like in competitive game mode, so you win a bunch of games in a row, and it was unlimited back then. You can get like top numbers like Wilt Chamberlain, Kevin McHale, guys like that that were really good at the time. So we just want stuff like that, like reasons to play the game, things to compete for, some grindable rewards, and lastly, just pack odds that are a little bit more reasonable. Like some of the guys spending thousands and thousands on packs have only pulled a couple pink diamonds. I saw JC2K recently made a video. It was really cool to see, but he was, after a bunch of data they collected, him and his partner at Flare AI, they were able to equate on average about $320 per 1 million MT. So if we can see that number come down a little bit, just so it's not super crazy, either that or just, like I said, cap the prices of players so they can't go out of control like that, so that maybe that ratio of money to MT would actually get you a lot of good players. But that's sort of things I would like to see. Comment down below if you have any really good ideas, things you think would help our game. And don't forget, anytime some 2K is making tweets, my team's making tweets, just comment on it, hashtag players over profits, and keep trying to buckle down. I'm going to encourage everybody to please stick with the top content creators and everybody in the community. Hold off on packs until 2K realizes that they have to make a change if they want to make money from this game. But yeah, that's going to do it for our video today. Hashtag players over profits. This is Bully Ball 2K. Have a great day.